Hi guys!
Okay.
We are the Lovos! Ding, 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 ding.
Hi guys, so we have a very exciting announcement to make today! Woo!
Drum roll. Where's my drum?
Never mind. We have a house now. I'll tell you, like, it's actually very hard to find a house.
It's not hard if you're not picky.
Okay, we are very picky. Okay, it's very hard to find a house that you like. Okay, so for us, I think the last video, people actually asked us like for what we were looking for in a house, right? And I think ultimately, when we got to the end of the process, we realized that we wanted one thing that was very, very extra important to us, which is
to look at the sea.
You can't even see the sea of your house.
Yeah, so the most important thing is location.
We felt like the location was very important and needed to be near the MRT, so we decided to kind of prioritize the location over every other thing that we listed in our last video. It's a pretty decent level.
It's considered high floor.
High, so I think that we are quite happy with it.
And I'm happy because it's very bright.
Yes,
and
she likes it.
It's near all the coffee places.
Yeah,
but she doesn't drink very nice coffee. She drinks like
I drink Starbucks
with sugar.
I think we just wanted to share, like, it's just more of a story time thing lah, right?
Okay,
we want to share like the experience.
Story. Everybody likes stories.
Yeah.
As a humankind, as a species, we are built on stories.
And
okay.
thrive on gossip.
Later I need to cut this out.
Okay,
don't talk so much. Where do we start? We actually took quite long, I would say quite long to find a house that we like. And the thing is, it's expensive. I mean, cause it's convenient, so it's quite an expensive area. Why is Hani so quiet? I'm scared. Okay, don't talk so much.
I think it's most of the time wasted is thinking like, are we willing to spend this amount of money buying this house, or should we buy somewhere very, very far away?
So a little bit of story time, because I'm a self-employed person and Isaac just started. Yes. I mean, he's training now, so technically he's not even employed yet.
Yeah.
Under the HDB view lah.
Under the government view.
Yeah, under government view.
The MOM view.
So because of that, only my income is considered in the whole assessment of the HDB loan, which is your HLE, which we were talking about in the other video.
Yeah, and they kind of gauge your income by your tax filings.
And at the point in time when we submitted the HLE, right, they actually told us that, self-employed can just work for 6 months. It's not true, okay? As a self-employed, you need to have already declared your tax before they allow you to assess your income. Yeah, or rather, it allows them to assess your income. And we just thought that, okay, like, they just wanted proof of our income coming into our bank accounts. So we send them our spending bank account, which is where the money comes in also, but we transfer it out. So to them, right, we just look like freaking broke asses trying to get a loan. So in the end, we were like freaking out because they actually rejected our HLE application. That was like quite an ordeal lah. We were like dealing with it so much, and I had to call HDB and ask them.
So stressed.
Yeah, it was very stressed. Like I was calling HDB and be like, why is our application failing? Why didn't y'all like allow this to go through? Then they were saying, you're self-employed. No, there's no way we can assess your income, so you have no choice but to wait for the tax filing. But thankfully, the tax filing was within a week or two.
March is when you file your tax.
Yeah, so late February, I think the second week of February, we decided, okay, we really like this house and we wanted to submit an option to purchase lah, which we did.
Yeah, but technically that's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get your loan first.
Okay, anyway, nobody knows who is the agent and what is, so it's fine. I'm just gonna tell them the story. Okay. So basically, the agent actually told us that there was another offer for the house. So when we saw the house, we were like, okay, but we really like it, so can we offer also? So we offered, right? And then we were offering like 3k more than the previous offer.
3k more.
Then after that, suddenly the agent was like, okay, so we will give it to you, you just have to submit I will give you the OTP, we will give you the house, that kind of thing. Then after a while, I was thinking in my head, like at first it was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. While we were waiting for the HLE to be approved and everything, right, I was just thinking to myself, I think the agent is lying about that offer. Because right, if he actually went for them and they already have the HLE, right, then he would have just closed a very fast deal.
Yeah.
And the difference between the 3K, right, cause they earn about 1% commission, so it would have only been $30 for him, which doesn't make sense that he let us have the house. So I told Isaac, I was like, confirm the agent is lying about
But
us.
I always believe in people.
Yeah, he very
I'm a
gullible.
No, I'm a very kind-hearted person. Believe the best in people.
So I told him that agent is confirm lying about the offer, so we don't have to be very scared.
No, we got our HLE quite late, I think, because after we supplemented, we called HDB and supplemented with all.
Or like literally every bank account,
everything.
investment account.
I think before they give us our HLE, the valuation came out, and the valuation was so much lower than how much we offered. Like
60k lower.
Yeah, around 60k lower than the OTP price.
On our end, we also made a decision that like if the COV, which is the cash flow valuation, was over 30k,
30 plus
30
lah,
about 30k, then we will just let go of this flat and just look for something else. And then we had to talk to the owner lah.
Or rather, like I told my dad to let them
he's
know.
He's the agent. Okay, you know, can you lower the price? Cause the valuation is so low. You cannot be expecting us to pay this. So in the end, we managed to come to like
40k less than the original price.
So we're really like thankful lah. We're like praying so hard. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Jesus,
like wow,
please
really.
help.
Wow, Jesus.
We just want a house and want to settle it.
Wow, very religious. This.
Trusting Jesus for the HLE, and trusting Jesus for the valuation, and trusting Jesus for the price as well. Because the thing is, if we didn't buy the flat, we would also have thrown away $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, if like there was no conclusion and the owner was like, I'm not gonna lower the price, so if y'all want, y'all take it, then we did so we just throw away the 1k lah.
Yeah.
But which is also why I say, coming back to the story, that the agent is lying, because if they actually had the real offer, if they actually had
to tell people to accuse people, you should be the lawyers. Maybe he actually had a price,
whatever it is,
but he for some not very rational reason give it to us.
Yeah, but I think he's lying. Anyway, so I was like, if the owner doesn't want to lower the price for us, I pray he cannot sell his house.
This is evil. I'm like, then that house is just not for us, and we can find a nicer house.
Yeah, I was like, he never ever gets to sell his house.
He never ever gets to sell his house.
Oh yeah, so okay, the thing is, actually, usually when people want to offer a price for the house, right, they will go and see the past house transactions around the area, around the estate and stuff like that, before they decide whether it's a good price to buy. So usually that's what happens lah, and it's a good gauge, it's like a pretty good gauge.
Yeah, it's a pretty good gauge.
But for the estate that we went for, it's actually quite...
very new, it's before MOP, they actually got permission from HDB to sell the house.
Special permission to sell
and
the
it's
house.
now only 4 years, at the 4-year mark. So there's no transactions.
Even the other new estate within that area, the 2 estates that were new were literally 4 years or 2 years. So two estates were 4 years, 1 estate was 2-year-old. So it's like very, very, very new. Then the other blocks around, like nearby, all very, very old. So it's like
not a good gauge to see what's the market value.
Correct.
And then there's one in that sector that is very far away from MRT.
That's why it's not a good gauge as well, because there will be past transactions there, but the prices of that estate is generally lower, like much lower. So because of that, right, it's actually super hard to price the house, which is also why I think, okay, the owners were not being unreasonable, it's just that they had
really
no idea.
don't know.
They just, if you don't know, then obviously you just price higher. That's basically it for this video actually. I think it's quite long already lah, but we just wanted to give you a mini update and tell you a little bit about our journey even after we filmed that HDB video, because this is a little bit more personalized, not so much like information for you guys. I also think that like we are the kinds that we want to travel quite a bit. So if we want to have that kind of cash to travel and a bit more freedom, then we don't want to lock so much money every month into paying installments.
And I think the main question that everybody asks us is, what about kids?
Yes.
And I think our plan now is we are not gonna have kids for the next 5 years.
Then when we have kids, then we'll just think about it lor. I mean, cause I feel like even you have kids, your kids wouldn't need a room or like a lot of space within the first few years. So it will there will still be like time for us to like, accumulate enough and move after that.
So that's our house journey. We'll update you guys maybe on about the renovation, and I'll bring you on a house tour when we finally get keys.
Yes, it's all from us today. Thank you so much for watching and being on this journey with us. I hope whatever like you
keep my soft toys.
even you don't know he's not gonna keep his soft toys, but even if you don't find this helpful, I guess I hope you find it like interesting, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
And our next video.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Oh my god.
He's a fixture already in this video. Okay, bye.